calendar story of the beast and the kings. There was a king who thought to change the calendar by divorcing his calendar from the moon. The Bible speaks of him in this way.
Daniel 7:25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change calendars and laws. And they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time.
This calendar of the beast has been the subject of controversy ever since it was enacted in 45 BC. The Jews kept Sabbaths on a lunar calendar dependent on the phases of the moon, and this is recorded in their Jewish encyclopedia. The Julian beast calendar never really affected the Jewish people until they were taken captive in 70 AD. And that's the time when their city and their temple was destroyed by the beast and the Roman army led by Emperor Titus. The lives of the Jewish people changed again in 325 AD because the Roman Emperor Constantine's new laws. The emperor forbid the Jewish people to use their lunar calendar. He forbid them to look at the moon to know when to keep Sabbaths and feast days. The Emperor Constantine created a 7-day week calendar for commercial reasons. Emperor Constantine began to persecute the Jews and force them to lose their jobs and their homes if they did not use the Roman beast calendar for their work days and Sabbath days. But in 359 AD, a Jewish man who was well thought of convinced the Jews to accept the Roman beast calendar for their civil employment. Hillel, too, created a Jewish calendar to go along with the Roman emperor's calendar. It was based on computations rather than visual observations of the moon. If the Jewish people did not accept the new Roman beast calendar, they were persecuted. And like the words spoken by Daniel, this beast made war with the saints and set about to wear the saints out because they were required to use the Roman calendar for their employment, job-related business, and Sabbaths. The beast of end times and the calendar. And now the beast of end times will make war on the saints by the corporation image of the beast. This image has been created by adopting the Roman Gregorian calendar by all of the world and its corporations.
And all the world wondered after the beast. Revelation 13:3.
The Roman Gregorian calendar helped the whole world to get used to the beast image. Everyone used the beast calendar in their everyday lives and in the business of buying and selling. The people found out that the corporation could cut off all commercial activity from anyone who refused to contract with this image of the beast. It seemed like everyone that was in contract with this corporation found themselves to be stuck in bondage, just like the Israelites were when they were in Egypt. They began to cry out to Yah to deliver them from the bondage of this corporation and its Roman beast calendar. The Creator knew this would happen at the time of end of times, so he wrote them a letter of instruction warning about the beast calendar and its mark on the people. He told them most everyone in the world would worship the beast.
Revelation 13:3-4. And all the world wandered after the beast, and they worshipped the dragon which gave power unto the beast. And they worshipped the beast, saying, Who is like unto the beast, who is able to make war with him?
And he warned his people to not worship the beast and his image.
Revelation 13:16-18. It also forced all people, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their foreheads, so that they could not buy or sell unless they had the mark, which is the name of the beast or the number of his name. This calls for wisdom. Let the person who has insight calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. That number is 666.
The Creator told them what the punishment would be if they worshiped the beast in his image.
Revelation 14:9-10. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark on his forehead or on his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yah, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Like the words of Daniel explains, this beast will make war with the saints again and set about to wear the saints out, because they would not take the mark of the beast's image. And they will not be able to buy or sell or have employment. The saints were not worried about buying food or not having money. They were not afraid for their lives because they read in the Creator's book of instructions to trust him. The Creator would take care of them just like he takes care of the birds and flowers and all of nature.
Matthew 6:25-34. Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what you shall eat, or what you shall drink, nor yet for your body, what you shall put on. Is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment? Behold the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much better than they? Which of you, by taking thought, can add 1 cubit unto his stature? And why take thought for raiment? Consider the lilies of the field, and how they grow. They toil not, neither do they spin. Yet I say to you that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these.
This story has a happy ending. The book of instruction tells us how the story ends. When King Yeshua comes back to rescue his people from the bondage of Egypt and the beast calendar, he will find them looking up at his calendar in the heavens. They are keeping his Sabbaths and his commandments.
Revelation 14:12. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yeshua.
And this is the beginning.